Welcome back to my channel. Sass here. I'm here to do another review of 90 Day Fiance Happily Ever After. Before I get into the recap, got some housekeeping. I am at this moment 966. I'm 34 away from 1K, y'all. And I said on my Foolery Friday, I was meaning to mention this on Love After Lockup. But I got a feeling I'm going to hit that this week. So I had asked y'all to put if you wanted a sit down video to learn a little bit more about me, or a live Q&A, you know. So anyway, I think I am definitely going to do the live Q&A. That's going to be Sunday, this Sunday. And I haven't figured out a time yet. So y'all put down below what time is good for you all for the live Q&A this coming Sunday. I will be having a reminder up. I'll probably put that up Thursday or Friday. And I'm also going to do a sit down vlog style video for you guys. So when I hit that 1K, I'm going to throw that up. So hopefully I hit it within the next couple of days, y'all. 34 to go. I just need 34 to go, and we got that 1K. Ding, 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 ding. So, leave questions down below. If you want to ask me something, if you want to know a little bit about me, go ahead and leave your questions. I will answer them. Don't be going in these comments talking nasty. Don't y'all be cutting up. But leave some questions. I will answer them. Thank you all for the support, for the love. I know I have said this so many times, but y'all have showed up and showed out on 90 Day Fiance the other way. But Happily Ever After, y'all just cut up. Cut up. All right? Thank you so much. So, if you have any questions for me, leave them down below. Or you can go to the Foolery Friday video. I will leave that somewhere in these cards. You can leave it there. And plus, also comment as usual, because I'm about to go in. I was trying to find my banana, my little stress reliever banana, so I won't get up here and cuss and holler and scream, but I can't find it. Let's get into this recap, shall we? First, I'm going to knock Tania and Syngin out the way. I'm sick of both of them. Now, we can say a whole lot about Tania. We have. She's controlling. She is worrisome. She gets on my nerves. Tania is all those things. But before she was in that car wreck, Tania had a job. Tania was bartending. I'm still hoping she will go through with that, what was that herb thing she was going to do? That wellness thing when she was going to make candles and beads and her little small business. I still hope she go through with that. We know all these things about Tania, but let me focus on Syngin. This is a Syngin time, y'all. It ain't going to be pretty. It ain't going to be pretty. I'm tired, y'all. I am tired. So we are here in South Africa. As we know, y'all know what happened the last time they had a little family function, honey. They done had a huge fight. Cries not flying. People storming, throwing temper tantrums out the room. Feelings are hurt. So now they are going as a family. People don't calm down. Apparently Tania and Syngin are somewhat in love, and they are at a winery. Okay. So now it is time for, you know, the stepdaddy give a little bit of wisdom to Tania and Syngin. Syngin was like, yes, I know the last time we were together, it got heated, child. Okay, words were said, people were embarrassed, including me and my wife. Okay, but we gonna work through it, everything good. The stepdaddy said, hold up now, hold up. Okay, y'all can't be walking around here doing all this fighting and fussing. That's not what a marriage is. Okay? If you're going to continue on to do all this fighting and fussing, ain't no need of y'all even staying married. But then he says something about Syngin, okay? You know, taking little baby steps and, you know, Syngin needs to find his way and all this bunch of crap. I am so tired of these family members babying these grown men, coddling them. Syngin chose to be with an American woman. Syngin chose to have that American woman sleep on her couch for 4 months, terrorizing the roommates. Syngin chose to go over to the United States with said controlling woman. Syngin chose to marry said woman. So now, here we are. He's having second thoughts since he done come over to South Africa. He didn't want his children raised in America. You know, the United States ain't all what it cracked up to be, so he needs to figure out what he wants to do. Do he want to stay with his wife, or do he want to stay home? But see, Tania, while they was doing all that coddling and talking about he needs this, you need to be patient, all that bunch of crap, and you sitting there defending yourself, and you done got to crying against not flying. See, what you should have did is you should have stood up and said, so be it. Since you enjoy your son so much, since you enjoy his lifestyle so much, since, you know, he done forgot about everything we done talked about. You know, me having babies and the plans that we have and how he said that he wanted to work. See, Tania has not right out said it. See, Tania should just say your son is a bum. I married a bum. That's so mean. Your son lazy. But see, he told me that he was going to do this, do that, do this, do that. He was wrong. I was wrong. He don't want to work. So, since he don't want to do that and y'all want to keep coddling him, your 30-year-old grown son, you can have him. See, that's what Tania should have did. I'm going back home to my mom. That's what I'm going to do. See, y'all can have him here, live on your couch, eating your food, drinking your beer, go out with his friends. Y'all can have that. And y'all can wait until he find himself, since he's such a free spirit. Nah, absolutely not. That's what Tania should have did. And as far as his friends, child, now see, I like his friends. His friends are funny, but they got on my nerves too, child. They over there trying to give marital advice. These two fools trying to give them marital advice. And Syngin sitting there. Here Tania is defending herself again. No, absolutely not. Do y'all realize that the only one on this show that has a job, y'all, correct me if I'm wrong, is Colt. Colt is the only one on this show that has a job. Don't come in with Asuleu. I'm talking about a job with benefits. Asuleu got a part of a part-time job. He ain't working. I'm talking about a job. Colt is the only one. Andrei ain't got no job. Five-star ain't got no job. Asuleu ain't got no job. And Michael ain't got no job. And Syngin ain't got no job. These grown men not working. It's ridiculous. Syngin talking about he want to be a firefighter. He want to be an actor. He want to do a stuntman. You crazy. Crazy. It's time for you to find a job. Don't even start with that I'm afraid of the caves or the mines or the underground. You ain't working in none of that in no Connecticut. Get a job, Syngin. See, like my mama always used to say, y'all. See, if you had a job, you wouldn't have time to think. See, your mind is occupied because you got all this free time. See, if you're working, you be too exhausted to think of stupid stuff. Find a job. Now we know, I'm pretty sure, you're going to tell me now, and I'm pretty positive to say that he is going to go back to the United States with his wife. I'm pretty positive of that. Because he's not going to stay in South Africa. Okay? That ain't going to happen. Talking about he loved Tanya, he wants to be with her. Both of them stupid. Just silly. Oh, I'm so sick of it. Tanya, you go ahead and do your little business. Quit worrying about Syngin. You do what you got to do. Syngin, you get you a job. If you are not willing to put in at least a little bit, then you don't need to be over there married to Tanya. Just ridiculous. Let's move on. Let's talk about Firestarter. Another bomb. I'm not gonna keep y'all. We're gonna knock this out. So we have Paul. Paul thought it was a real good idea to take his wife and his child in the pouring rain to a sewage plant. Now, you couldn't take them to a park on a sunny day. You couldn't take them to the local library on a sunny day. You couldn't take them to somewhere on a sunny day. You chose to take them to a sewage plant in the pouring rain. And y'all, what is going on in that 1984 Camry that's tilted to the left? What is all that stuff in the back? You couldn't even see the baby. He got blankets and pillows and dead bodies and horses and carts. What is that? Just a trap. Oh my God. So he says that, hey, he's going to take his family on a field trip to the sewage facility. Hey, let's kill two birds with one stone. Say, while I'm there, see, they may be hiring. I asked them if they hiring, I can get me a job. See, I ain't shit, so I might as well work around it. just off. So, of course, they get there. Now, see, my spidey sense went up, and I see that this is 90 Day Fiance producers all of it. There is no way Paul thought to himself to take them to a poop plant. No way. There's no way he thought of that. No way. But anyway, we here. So they go to the sewage facility, and of course, Karina is like, what is this? Why are you taking me here and this baby? So he is telling Karina about how the poop gets distributed, how they get rid of the waste and make it clean. All this, who wants to hear and see that? Especially in the rain. Who wants to smell it? Ugh. You know it was tart. But here he is, trying to explain it. So the man is talking about this. The man is talking about that. Here's Paul, seemed like he interested. Karina hates her life. So then he was like, this is Firestarter. Yeah, y'all hiring? Y'all hiring? Y'all hiring? Honey, that man did not waste no time, child. That man looked at him and said, no, we ain't hiring. Honey, see, that man know who Paul was. See, it's a small town over there in Side Ditch, Hogwaller, Kentucky. That man seen Paul a mile away and said, now, wait a minute, I know that boy. Yeah, that's Firestarter. Y'all be clear. Everybody take heed. Red alert. Firestarter's here. We know that boy. I know that boy's daddy. So when he asked for that job, that man was like, nah, I know all about your past. You like to flick a bit. You ain't up here burning down this facility. You ain't up here burning up all this poop. You going back where you came from. Go on now. Go on. That's what you do. So he didn't get a job. So he is talking to Corinne. Corinne is just miserable. Oh my God, she's miserable. So Paul said, you know what? I haven't found a job. I know you gave me 2 months to get a job and it's not working. I'm unable to find work. So since you're miserable, since I ain't got no job, since we tired of that storage unit and everything that come with it, we are going to go back to Brazil. Or is it Colombia? Which one is it, y'all? Is it Brazil or Colombia? Y'all know what I'm saying. I think it's Brazil. Honey, did y'all see Carini, honey? She almost threw Pierre over at the poop. Honey, that frown turned upside down. Wasn't she happy, y'all? Honey, she was like this. Yes. Honey, she had a smile on her face. That was the first time I seen her teeth. Honey, she was tickled. She was like, yes, okay, yeah, all right. All right, I'm going back home. When we go? So, they are apparently on their way back to Brazil so Corinne can be with her family and she can be happy. Now, as we see in the preview, Lord, Five-Star that can't find his passport. How does that boy get dressed every day? Who is clothing this boy? Let's move on. Lord, let's knock out Andrei and Elizabeth. This ain't gonna be long, y'all. Okay? As we know, the Three Stooges have been over there trying to find out why Andrei left going to Ireland. That's been this whole, research mystery, conspiracy. So, they meet up. They were having a little fun, getting that little glove. Everything was going well. They're getting married the next day. And so here they come. Here comes that sister. We met up with Marcel. And so Andrei was like, well, what are you doing that for? I done told y'all to stay out of my business. Marcel told us some interesting stuff. Then here comes that brother, Charlie. He told us that you was ran out of Moldova. That you were ran out of the country. So here comes Elizabeth. What? What? Is that true? That's not what you told me. Is that true? Is that true? So Andrei, of course, he has to go through the whole story. Bottom line is, friends, let me just cut this real short. We already know that Moldovan police are crooked. They are corrupted. They are awful, awful people. They're like the mob. So when Andrei started off as an officer, okay, he wanted to get in where he fit in. Okay, so he started doing some dirt. Because his, lieutenants and sergeants was telling him to do that. So he was doing what he was told. But after a while, he was like, this ain't even cool. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm good. I'm Gucci. I'm good. Okay? I don't want to do it anymore. So he left. Okay? And he was like, listen, you can't be doing all this stuff. I couldn't do it anymore, so I left. All right? It was either stay here or leave. So I did. So, of course, here comes the Three Stooges standing there looking like fools. They done did all this Scooby-Doo mystery van, taking the hood off of the person. Ooh, is he for nothing? It's so stupid. You have heard his explanation. And now that daddy looking real dumb because he was over there listening to his stupid son and daughter. All of y'all to blame. Y'all look dumb. You over there embarrassing us. You're looking stupid, talking down to people. And here Andrei done turned out that he was trying to do some good. He ain't trying to bust people in the mouth no more. So anyway, Elizabeth, of course, is just shocked by this and thrown by this. So it's the next day, and so he has to explain himself to Elizabeth. And then here is Elizabeth talking about, I'm your wife. You need to be honest. Okay? Why would you keep that from me? And he was like, listen, it ain't too much I need to tell you. Okay? I had to get out of here for my safety. Okay? For my safety. And then she was like, well, if that's the case, how is it that you walking around here? Ain't nobody bothering us. He said, me and them have an agreement. Okay? We had a little sit down talk. We discussed everything, and everything is good. We good. Okay? Don't worry about it. Then she gonna talk about, why didn't you tell me that? We supposed to get married tomorrow. How do we supposed to have a marriage when there's no honesty? Libby, shut up. You're already married. Did she forget that she's already married, y'all? You're already married. This is just something that the 90-Day Fiance producers threw together. Just so y'all can have a storyline. She done went up there and forgot that she already married. What y'all think about that, child? All that flutter and fluff. Okay. What do y'all think about it? So, as we see next week, they get married. As we see next week, that brother's drunk. As we see next week, the daddy is talking about you part of the family, we love you. As we see next week, the father and that drunk brother Charlie is tugging at the mic. Child, a whole mess. Just a whole mess. Leave it down below. Let's move on. Child, let's talk about Asuleu and Kalani. See, I told y'all this ain't gonna take long. Just gonna skim on by. So, as we know, Kalani has already told Asuleu we need to go see a therapist. Okay? If not, our marriage is not going to work. So, they are back home. It's been a week. They at home. Asuleu is doing some yard work. Okay? Honey, he ain't picked up that rake in forever. Honey, it's killing him to do a little bit of yard work. He probably been out there for 4 hours in that same spot, raking those 2 leaves. That's what he doing, child. But at least he working. So, Kalani's in there talking to the mama. The mama look like she done made, what she call them, donuts? What did she say, bread, honey? It look like some fried donuts, child. Honey, them things look delicious. So, anyway, Kalani just broke it down to her mama and said, listen, things are not good. I am not happy. His family is a hot mess. They over there talk about money. They gonna talk about that. You know, they don't want to be part of this family. Blah, blah, blah. So we're gonna need to go on over there and, see a therapist. If he don't see a therapist, our marriage is done. So she goes outside and she tells Asuleu, she says, things are not good for us. We are not happy. I'm not happy. Things have to change. You have to go see a therapist. In order for our marriage to work, we have to talk to somebody. And then here's Asuleu. They white. Did that throw y'all? I said, where did that come from? He said they white. He gonna be a white person. Because I don't want to talk to no white person. Because see, they ain't gonna understand what I'm trying to say. See, nobody listening to me. I need somebody like me who can listen. I want a male Samoan. That's what I want. I want a Samoan man. That's who I need to talk to. You got a whole Samoan man in the house. Go in there and talk to Kalani's daddy. That's what you do. See, you don't want to hear what he got to say. You can talk to him 24/7 for free. So Kalani was like, so you mean you want to talk to a Samoan man? Well, we live in Utah. That's going to be hard to find. So we're going to have to get what we get. But hey, I can see if we can get a translator who can help you. Because see, he wants to be heard. Asuleu wants to be heard. His voice is not being heard because he is unable to express how he's feeling, and people don't understand. So he was cool with the translator. They go to the therapist, and honey, that therapist didn't do nothing. What did the therapist find out, y'all? What did the therapist do? Let me tell you what he found out. Okay, he found out that Asuleu don't feel like he is the man of the house. Okay, Asuleu feels like that Kalani emasculates him. Okay, that when Kalani took it upon herself to meet up with that evil sister and that mother, okay, by herself without Asuleu. And Kalani told them, you're no longer in the family. See, when she came back to that house and she told them the whole story and said, me and your sister was about to throw down, I was about to knock her out. She says, we are done with your family. Asuleu felt like that she stepped over her bounds, okay? She shouldn't have said that without him. He's the man of the house. He needs to be there to make that decision. How are you going to stand over there and say that we are no longer having any type of dealings with my family? That's my family. Good, bad, or indifferent. You can't be saying nothing like that. So Asuleu says that she is, not letting him be a man. Kalani said that she's going to work on some things. Okay. This is my thing. In order for you to try to be a man, honey, you got to act like it. Asuleu. Now, I will say I was proud of you in some parts of that trip. Okay. I was proud of you in some parts. Kalani had every right to lay your evil sister and mama out. Every right to. She should have busted them in the mouth, but she did the mature things. It was your mama that said she don't care nothing about your kids. Your mama. She said, F those kids. We want money. And see, that's the thing. Money, money, money. And Kalani said his family is all about the money. That's it. Don't care nothing about us. Don't care about him. Don't care about them kids. It's money. They want $1,000. When we can't give them that, they're not happy with anything. We can't give what we don't have. But for now, they are happy that they seen this therapist, child. Honey, the therapist didn't do nothing. Honey, friends, we could have had a sit down. Friends, listen here, friends. We could have talked to Kalani and Asuleu. We could have gave them some advice, child. Pay us. That's what you do. Child. As we see next week, honey, here we go. We got family versus family. I cannot wait. And honey, we see Kalani's mama. Honey, she getting that evil sister in check. I was like, let's get ready to rumble. Y'all see that little move? Ha-cha. Let's move on. Lord, let's talk about Michael and Angela. Angela is still upset with Michael because she can't make it clap. And Michael looked at beautiful women that could. Of course, she's upset because she's jealous and blah, blah. And she's upset, okay? But Michael, he was like, I'm not here to hear your mouth today. I got a gift for you. He hands her the bouquet and the little throw bouquet for the wedding. And of course, honey, all that went out the window. She didn't care about Michael staring at the booty cheeks no more. She didn't care about the strip club no more. She was just overwhelmed with happiness of the bouquet because, as we know, her family's not going to be there. And the bouquet and the little throwaway bouquet was beautiful. And she got sentimental and she started crying. I didn't care. I didn't feel sorry for her. She can eat those tears. So, they are just talking about the wedding and how he needs to act and how her family's not there, how she's risking it all. And, you know, he may not even be over in the United States. He may not even be able to go to the United States. So all this is me. She could be doing all this cussing and fussing and crying and snot flying for nothing. Stupid. Etch-a-sketch chest. So anyway, so it's the wedding day. And child, when I tell you she woke up, oh, y'all, when I tell you I could smell whatever was going on in that bedroom through my TV. Ooh. I was like, did y'all see what she looked like, honey? She looked like who done it and what for, child. I said, Lord, have mercy. Please go wash your face. Brush your teeth. Brush your hair. Just a mess. Michael, this is what you want to wake up to every morning, I guess. I wouldn't think anything any different. So it's the wedding day, and child, she is all kinds of nervous, and her nerves are shot. She's smoking 18 cigarettes in a minute, child. Her skin is extra dry. Did y'all see her skin? Ooh, she's just a tragedy. So they're on their way to the venue. She's bossing her best friend around, and she talks to her daughter and her grandkids, and you know, she's talking about, you know, she's just so upset because her family's not there, and she would love to have her mama there and her mama see her getting married, but you know her mama's sick. And again, she may be doing this for nothing. Michael may not even be able to come over to the United States. Serves you right. But anyway, so we are inside of the venue, and this lovely guy, honey, he got a challenge on himself, child. He has to get that head together. He has to beat that face. And can I just say, well done. Well done, sir. Well done. Honey, he done slicked that hair back, child. Honey, he done used water. He done used a toothbrush. He done used gel. He done used pump it up. He done used the green grease. Honey, he used everything to slick that hair back, child. Honey, he done put a little Maybelline on her face. She done put on her dress. And y'all, when I tell you, this 54-year-old grandmother still don't know about what to wear under what. She don't know what undergarments you should wear with what. What's wrong with her, y'all? She had on the wrong ill-fitting bra. Instead of you worrying about Michael looking at some butt cheeks, instead of you fussing and cussing and screaming and yelling, you should have been looking at your undergarments for your wedding day. Just ruined the whole thing for me, y'all. Just ruined the whole thing for me. You got your hair done, you got your face done, and then here you go. Y'all, what color bra was that? Was that green? Y'all, they getting married, I guess, y'all. She walking down the aisle and she nervous. Let's move on. Let's talk about last and certainly least, honey. We got and Jess. Now, Colt has told Jess that you know, Vanessa is in the third bedroom. She done moved in. Jess was like, what? Excuse me? Now see, this is Jess already done let him have it because Colt felt the need to show his peeny peen ding-a-ling to 8 women. See, he was gone all of 2 weeks. He was lonely. And he needed to show his peen peen to 8 different strangers. Colt's a fool, child. Who does that? Colt. So that whole scene was awkward. Colt is trying to tell her that he is embarrassed, he is ashamed, he is embarrassed, and that he loves her. He made a mistake. Jess is talking about, I cannot believe you did this. She's crying, stop flying. I can't trust you. You hurt my feelings. How could you do this? You're a liar. Colt is saying Vanessa is not. We are just friends. Okay? She's staying in that room because she had a problem with her ex-husband, ex-boyfriend, whatever. And so Jess broke it down real quick, didn't she? She said something that made a whole bunch of sense. She said she ain't got no family. Well, that's check one. She ain't got no other friends. Well, that's check two. Why she staying in your room? You mean to tell me that a woman is staying in your room and you two ain't getting it on? Born at night, not last night. I don't buy. That's right, Jess. That's right. That's right. That's right. Ain't no grown woman gonna be sleeping in no other grown man's other bedroom and they ain't gonna be getting it on. Get out of here with that. Especially since they already had sex before. Colt in there sliding into that bedroom at night, rubbing Vanessa's thighs. He doing the little poke with that inchworm. That's what he do. And see, Jess picked up on it. Jess said, you are a liar. You ain't friends. Some fishy going on. So, and then here comes Mama Debbie, child. She's up and she was like, what is going on? So here comes Mama Debbie. Mama Debbie don't know what's going on. Okay? Here she's trying to console Jess. Jess is crying, stop flying. Talk about your son. He's a heathen. He's a liar. He's a no good scoundrel. Okay? Now, here comes Colt telling Debbie, Mama, go on upstairs. Go on back upstairs now. Mama, go on. Just go on. You know Jess crazy. Don't be listening to her. So Jess, she brought up Vanessa. Here's Mama Debbie talking about they just friends. Jess tells Colt it's over. I am taking my feet to the street. And so Colt, who seemed to can't get his glasses adjusted. Colt, this is what I'm going to need for you to do. Instead of you sending penis pics, I need for you to go to an optometrist and get your glasses adjusted. Because I'm sick of you going like this. What's wrong with you? Huh? So, Jess, she leaves. It's over. She don't want to have nothing to do with Colt. She calls Colt a trash man. She calls him a trash man, a trash can. He a dumpster fire. That's what he said. Jess said he's a piece of trash. Okay? She done. All right? Colt, he said now, he says that he loves Jess. He's sorry that it worked out like this, but hey, I need some liquor. So, honey, Colt is there drinking. So later on, we have Jess meeting up with lazy Larissa, child. Honey, they all up in that restaurant, child. And so Jess tells Larissa about Colt, how he was sending nudie pics and how he was a liar and how the trip went over there in Colombia and just the whole mess, okay? And of course, Larissa, she was loving this. Larissa was like, I told you. I tried to tell you. See, I tried to tell you. You didn't want to listen. And then here's Jess. See, I should have listened. You were right. You were right about everything. Colt is a trash bag. But see, Larissa, you wasn't innocent in all this. Remember, you got 3 charges against you. You like to go upside people's head. Don't be sitting there across from Jess acting like that you was the innocent party in this. We seen you cut a shine too. So, stop with that mess, acting like you the innocent one. Meanwhile, you don't work, you ain't taking care of your kids, you're using that fool Eric just so you can get some boobies and some liposuction. Shut up, Larissa. Fool. So, of course, they're having a good old time. They talking about how small Colt's penis is. They talking about penis and all this kind of stuff. So now, we have a friendship between Jess and Larissa. Larissa also said that Vanessa said, now I didn't understand this part, y'all. Larissa said that while she was married to Colt, that Vanessa sent Colt a Groupon. I don't know what that means. Something about Christmas and sent a Groupon, and Larissa feels like that Vanessa and Colt was having something that Larissa feels like that Vanessa and Colt was seeing each other during their marriage as well. But anyway, who knows, child? Who knows? That is it, guys. What do you all think? Leave it down below. Okay, again, if you have any questions for me, leave them down below. Okay, I will do a vlog sit down sometime this week when I hit that 1K. We 34 away, guys, 34. And we will have a live Q&A Sunday. Leave a good time that's good for you all. Okay, and I'll see what I can work with. All right, y'all have a great rest of your day. Don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe. All right. Bye.